Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Good night, greetings everybody. We are G-Syndicate, and tonight is vibes as we syndicate you vibes, you know. You're gonna be hearing some songs off our upcoming EP. Things gonna be nice. So right about now, we starting with this one. Ready to blow? So are you ready to go? So are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, ready to blow, ready to blow. Oh, so let me go.
Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go.
It's time to start the party. Sometimes we be getting dirty. This time we're starting this thing right. Hey, so just kick off your shoes. It's no time to feel the blues. So baby, we gonna do our thing tonight. Oh, leave the work at home, leave the stress alone. Toss away your worries. Ain't got no time for that, baby. Now you got the chance. Lose your fears, just dance. We're gonna rock this party. Just raise your hands if you're ready.
Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go.
It's time for you to be free. Relax, just enjoy the party tonight. We just gonna ease our mind. So just leave them on the wall, 'cause we're not gonna stop at all, and we're just leaving all our fears behind. So leave the work at home, leave the stress alone, toss away your worries. Ain't got no time for that, baby. Now you've got the chance. Lose your fears, just dance. We're gonna rock this party. Just raise your hands if you're ready.
Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go.
Let the music take control. Let it seep into your soul. When the bass line starts pulsating, feel the stress keep evaporating. Let it bring free to your mind. There could be no better time to get on the floor, 'cause we're just ready to blow. Ready to blow, start up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark on the trombone.
Start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go.
Give it up for Mark, y'all. So let me go.
Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go.
Ready to blow.
Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go, let's go. Ready to blow, start up the show, get on the floor, let's go.
Yes, folks, good night one more time. We are G-Syndicate. This next song we're going to do for you, you can find it on our upcoming EP called Revive. We released it last year, and we're ready to rock. This one is called Chemistry.
Hey girl, hey girl. Sweet calico, the honey bar, good looking. The way how you move it, put me in a mood, I'm glad to see you. Your waistline on the baseline, so attractive, I wanna be a captive. I see a smile on your face now, so beautiful, I know you're original.
So come wind up on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. And come push back for me, don't hold back, gal, just be free. No, you're not son, show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. That's my baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love you're not son, show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. That's my baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. We're still grooving. We're still grooving. We're still grooving.
Come talk to me, girl. Classy and intelligent, are you run the world? I'll let me say face to face. Know you feel the tension, just had to mention. Your brown eyes, shining bright, so gorgeous and glowing like sunlight. I hear your voice, angelic eyes, so amazing, I wanna keep this going.
So come wind up on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. And come push back on me, don't hold back, gal, just be free. I know you're not son, show off, show off. You have my attention, gal, you're sweet off. Dance me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause it's still grooving. I know you're not son, show off, show off. You have my attention, gal, you're sweet off. Dance me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause it's still grooving. Still grooving. Still grooving. Still grooving.
Hey, girl, I wanna take you home with me.
And hey, girl, show you good energy, yeah.
Hey, girl, I wanna treat you right, you see, you see, you see.
Hey, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. What you won't do for love. You try everything, but you won't give up. What you won't do for love. You try everything, but you won't give up. So come wind up on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. And come push back on me, don't hold back, gal, just be free. No, you're not son, show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause it's just grooving. I know you're not son, show off, show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, cause it's just grooving. I know you're not son,
Show off, show off.
you have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance me, baby, step out, step out. Just keep it moving, we're still moving. I know you're not son,
Show off, show off.
you have my attention. Dance for me, baby.
Step out, step out.
Just keep it moving, but we're still grooving. We're still grooving. Still grooving. Still grooving. Yeah.
The next selection is entitled Englishman in New York, a song made famous by Sting in the 80s. Hope you enjoy. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
I don't drink coffee, I drink tea on my tea. I like my toaster on one side. You can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York. See me walking down Fifth Avenue, a walking king here at my side. I take it everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an man, and someone said he's a hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Modesty's propriety can lead to notoriety. You could end up as the only one. Gentleness, sobriety, all rare in this society. At night a candle's brighter than the sun. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made up. There's nothing you can do. In New York, takes more than combat gear to make a man. Takes more than a license for a gun. Confront your enemies, avoid them when you can. A gentleman will walk but never run. If manners make it man, and someone said he's a hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and strive. Be yourself, no matter what they say.
You know you sing at home.
Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Englishman in New York City. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to another edition of the Senate Podcast. Eric, how you doing, my brother?
I am here. I am here. I am ready to rock. What's going on with you, man?
Ain't as good as you. I am pretty good. You seem to be ready to rock and roller. Hey,
Indeed, I am.
yes, but before we get into it, let's talk a bit about G-Syndicate. Let's talk about we get the pleasantries and housekeeping out the way. While I download everything, so you could,
Yeah, man. Shout out G-Syndicate, big at the guys. I have some sad news to announce in that regard. Kiamal, at the end of last year, he decided that he would have to take a step away from it. Life be lifing, you know it is. But Kiamal, we still love him. We still appreciate him. He performed with us on Saturday night, just closing out all this stuff that we would have already committed to before he takes his leave. You never know. Maybe down the road, as life sorts out itself, Kiamal may decide he wants to return. If so, we will welcome him with open arms. So big up Kiamal all the time for sure.
all the time, yeah, man.
We got Mark, Brett, Hugh, doing good stuff all the time. Yeah, so shout out the guys. Big us up, gsyndicate6.com. Check us out. Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram, SoundCloud, G-Syndicate6, everything at G-Syndicate6. You can check us out there. Feel free when you see us out to come and say hi or whatever. Again, we don't bite unless you ask. So, come on over.
Sounds like my moment to shine. Because Kiamal is up now.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, sure. I could
There's some big shoes to fill, though,
don't worry, man. I could be able to sleep. Shout out to Kiamal. Kiamal is obviously one of the oldest members of the group. He is known as the Pocket Rocket. Shout out Kiamal. I hope everything is all right, my brother, and I hope see you back in front of the mic or on stage soon. Now, of course, we are indeed the Senate podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, and do content for you. But what is always going to be a staple Thursday at 8 p.m. You're going to make maybe some guests, but we will always be here to talk the things. And then of course we do Senate Shorts. No Senate Shorts. Last week I would have released quarter past, as Derek likes to call it, where we discuss things like Biles, well, Simone Biles' husband, her, as well as Tia Mowry. Got another one cooking as well. This one, they're about to wellness, you know. Just always keep it legit. And then of course, you know, if you don't want to miss anything, we do not only do we do this virtual thing, we also do things gathering. We did 3 last year and they were very well received. Each edition getting better. The panel of guests, we appreciate all of them. To our culinary career. Of course, we have a lot of things going on, Derek. We are trying to empower men and not just company internet with a mic and talk because Amazon had a sale. So yes, so that is where we are now. But of course, tonight we are going to be talking about, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is we settled on Master and Commander. You know, Derek loves the movie titles, and we trying to go for something that was apropos for tonight. Master and Commander is what Derek decided to settle on. And over to you, my brother. As you could start up spiel, I will make sure to have things up as we.
Yeah, man. Because I wanted to do things a little differently. So no prepared monologue tonight. Yeah. No prepared monologue.
Hey guys.
But that could be the main event. We can get to that eventually. But I felt it necessary again in an attempt to clear up my phone, you know, to share a lot of the wildness that's be out there in these streets. And because of that, see Philip in your house. Good to see you, Philip. Charmaine as well, Priya, Marlon, Lee, Tango, Fox. Good seeing all of you. I know Philip, the first day did not kill me. It was a pretty good one to start, actually. Started with 2 very responsive classes, and that always helps to kind of to set the term and get things going in a good, positive direction. So I'm praising God for that. I was able to get a good start to the term. I didn't have to worry too much about, you know, getting started with some wellness. We've lost, it seems, Neil, we've lost a subscriber, so we're back down to 596. See Steve in the house, Dr. Kerry in the house as well. So those of you who want to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get us back. Let me on the push to get to 600. So let's see if we can do that. And Neil, I felt it appropriate. We are still very early in the new year. I felt it necessary to start with a New Year's message. So let's get the New Year's message on screen. Neil, get this number 1. Let me start the thing right. I think we forgot that last week. I don't want it. It'd be remiss of us to do that again this week. Let's start with the New Year message this week.
Get it.
Hey guys. Happy New Year to you. You know, we've lost a lot of great people in 2023. Some friends, some family. It's been a really rough year, man. And I want to wish you guys the very best in 2024. Make the best of life in 2024, because you never know when it's going to be you. You just never know, man. Do like me and enjoy yourself and have fun. From the Admiral.
Oh boy. No, give context, Derek, because some people may not really understand why that message is so. I mean, he says, you know, 2023 was rough, but I believe that's going to be, I believe 2024 started particularly rough for that individual. So,
Indeed, it did, man. And, you know, I felt it necessary to make sure everybody received a nice New Year message to start. I see Tango Fox giving me a shout out. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. So let us.
That was not a shout out. I think he was just saying bad-minded people, wicked-minded
Hey,
people.
man, I don't want to assume the worst of Tango Fox. So I'm going to assume that this is, you know,
Above
nice
board.
positive shout out. Bob board and taking it in good faith. Let me get the next one on screen, Neil, because you know what happens when you invest in a relationship and sometimes it doesn't work out. You know, sometimes we as men we have no recourse, but this guy he found one recourse. So let's see what he does.
I don't care. I don't care.
See, why? See, look at you. Trying to take my tea. I'm gonna show everybody how you
spend my birthday with another dude.
Nigga, you was busy.
Exactly. Tell the world this. She's a gold digger.
Nigga, you trifling anyway. And what you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right down there and I'm gonna go pick the TV up the same way. It don't even matter.
No, you're not. You ain't getting this TV back. Buy your own TV. Tell your other dude to buy your TV. I'm not dealing with you. Ain't stop following me.
I ain't gonna follow you anyway.
Stop following
the
me.
same way I pulled up on you at that crib too. I pull up on you there.
I don't care. Like I said, she's a gold digger, bro.
I'm a gold digger, but you. I'm a gold digger. I'm a gold digger, but you had some jugs in your face at the strip club.
Nah, bro. That's man. Come on, man.
Jugs in your face at the strip club.
Man,
yeah, nah.
Anyways, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You're not getting this TV back. Stop following me.
Nah.
Stop following me.
Tell the world how you got poked in the eye too by that nipple. See, look at you. Look at you. Yeah, you lame. You lame.
That's why I don't want to be with you.
And that's why I'm telling you right now.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying stupid stuff, but you left that out your conversation. You left that out your conversation.
Trash. You're not getting this.
All right, you can't even fit it in the trash.
You're not getting it.
Wait.
You're not getting this TV back. You're not getting it back. You might as well wrap it up. You're not getting it back. It's done for. You can have the cord, you can plug it in.
You trifling, you know that, right?
You're not getting this back. You see
trifling.
everybody? When you act like she do this, what happened? I don't care. Call me lame, post a video. I don't care. I don't care.
So leave me to understand that I might believe that there's a question again. And he decides, you know what? You are no man and what?
Pretty much.
Let me match
Pretty
it.
much.
No, you got to take that L, brother. Hey, so my mentality.
Let's see what the people in the comment section have to say.
No.
Yeah?
There's a comment section too. Oh.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one reads, not she spent his birthday with another dude. She better be glad that's all he destroyed. Girl, be on his side. I don't blame him. He definitely did the right thing. Boy, you should have just took the TV, not killed it. She got quiet when he jumped on it, though. Indeed, she did. She went on mute. The talk was done after my man started jumping up with the TV. Because somebody says, I would have tossed that straight off the balcony. She's crazy for following him. She must really need this TV. And she probably does. Trying to play victim until he said, you spent my birthday with another dude. She just told on herself and lost. I'm with him 100%. Somebody else says he stood on business. He is right. Let the dude buy her TV. You can tell she was hurt when he stomped on the TV. She thought she won with this one. Hey, bro, you left the remote.
Yeah.
Yo.
So my thing is, right? So my thought process is, okay, so my birthday, she spent it with another dude. We live together. Just pocket your thing. Mash it. That's strange to me. I don't understand why you mashing the TV, right? Because for me, I would have simply said, you know what, we done. Get my things and I'm on. That's not like a nice TV.
See,
it's flat screen.
Yeah, you can't just, destroy that kind of investment,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would say it investment, but me personally, I would have just picked up my thing. And certainly if I felt as though I wanted to destroy TV, as well left it to be wrecking it off for somebody else in front of another.
Yeah, that is not going to stop her from doing whatever she's doing with the other guy.
It
right?
is immaterial.
And I'll say this to your point, Neil. Sometimes we as men, we need to learn how to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to remember that point going forward through the rest of the night, right? Let's get the next one here because we've got a lot to get through. This is episode 253, Master and Commander. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the notification bell. This next one, it reads, do we have a doctor here? Yes, I'm a doctor. What's your specialty? I'm a doctor in mathematics. My friend is dying. Why not smoke? Jerron says, good to see you, Jerron. It's been a while. If it is his TV, should have just taken it. If it's hers, just take the L, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take L.
And I think we're going to have to be, we as men need to be able to take the L. You got to learn how to take the L. Eric Lewis had a song years ago after the whole Rihanna Chris Brown incident that said, take the done and go long. Went all the way to Party Monarch with it. We as men, we have to learn how to come to the losses, walk away from the table and say, look, I down with that there. Yeah, you get through me with this one, I down with that.
In this room.
Because when we respond, we rarely, it was interesting to see that this guy got a lot of support, or that guy got a lot of support from women too, right? It was interesting to see that, and unusual, right? But very normally, when we respond, we never come out looking good. So at all times, it's neat to say you got to pack up your things like Taurus really and leave. But, you know, that might be the best recourse, to just pack up your things and left. If you are a good man, she will regret it when you leave. You know what I mean? She will regret when you leave. I ain't asking you, I telling you. Anyhow, let me get the next one, Neil. Climate change.
Climate change.
Looking back, fathers used to have 4, 5, 6 kids. Nowadays, kids have 4, 5, 6 fathers. Climate change is real.
This is number 10, right?
That was number 9 just now.
Number 9? Number 9 is a video.
Yeah. But I read it, so.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I got you. Actually, had it. Let's play the game. Let's go.
Yeah. Looking back, fathers have 4, 5, 6 kids. Nowadays, 4, 5 kids have 4, 5, 6 fathers. Climate change is real. Let's get the next one on screen, Neil. Because again, we be easing into it. See what I did there? It reads.
Speaking of using the name.
Yeah. It reads, can you push your stool in? She says, let's see how dinner goes first. Oh, man. Life in the tropics.
I know we
Life in Now, again, I had to kind of ease it in, pardon the pun, because this next video there's a high probability it's going to trigger some of you. I had it put down for a little bit. So this one may trigger some of you. And so I got to kind of balance out the triggering with some comedy. So if you see that there's a preponderance of comedy coming your way,
no time is.
Just kind of brace, because, you know, there's going to be something right out there that's a little while that is going to trigger you. And this is that video, right? Because again, we talking about, let me just watch it. Let's get it.
Get it.
I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, cheater, piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I fabricated everything and said certain things, and they went to the door, and there was a whole process. I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I sent, the way I AI'd that shit, real AI shit, fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made exaggeration story, and then
on their on his kids.
Yeah.
And they came and they were like, oh, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me.
No, you see, disgusting human being.
Gotta love the patriarchy.
Yeah, that you can, we live like it's crazy how these things happen, right? And there are women that would support this type of behavior because it's like, he shouldn't have lied, he shouldn't have cheated, he shouldn't have done stuff. It's a far cry to cheat on somebody, and it's another thing to get accused of doing something to your children, though. I have child protective services come by place every month trying to schedule because you're in jeopardy of losing your children, especially as a man, because we know the courts favor women in that regard. So, it is hilarious to me to hear women saying they're oppressed, because if women were truly oppressed in the West and we really lived in a patriarchy, that woman would have been told, do not call here again. Don't do that, woman. You know what I'm saying? The man is beyond reproach.
Here's the thing: she can do that and sit on that program and key about it with no repercussions. You know what I mean? They got my man Tariq, they get snow in the house.
Yeah, sure that you mean.
And sitting there in the pink book lessons, we call the city girl outfit, the city girl uniform. She's sitting there, the city girl uniform, and her about putting a man in the hands of the court, his judicial system, for things that he didn't do. You know what I mean?
Even if he did, yes, that he didn't do, yes, in terms of the children.
Yeah.
That's all you meant, okay.
He didn't do them. You know what I mean? But somehow that is funny. You gotta love the patriarchy, right? I think you missed one there because you're seeing something on screen here that.
Sorry. No, that was a accidental cue.
Yes.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me get the first one for
Yeah, see, Charmaine asks, why is she laughing? I mean, she could. Tango Fox says she's laughing and nothing happened to her. She should be in jail. Like Ryan Gate, yeah, I agree. Goes Papa in the house, Snow in the house. Good to see you. Anna Canny says, wickedness, indeed it is. Right?
Yep.
You disrupt that family situation because it's not just the man, right? No, it's not just the man. That man's children that he clearly has a relationship with, you're disrupting that relationship as well. So it's just the man you dealing with. But I mean, if you're selfish and you really care about nobody else, these are the things you would do, right? Let me get you next one, Neil. Because he said it's this might be a little triggering or funny, depending on how you look at it. I see it's funny because it makes sense the humor's dark. So let's go. So why y'all always want to bring me in y'all things? For the record, the screen is $275. Wicked Gal season. And the text receipt reads, hi, good night. I'm the girl that came there earlier today and asked about the A21S screen. Hello, good night. I remember. Yeah, my boyfriend coming to get it tomorrow, but I told him $450 for it. Can you just keep the rest until I come collect it? Please, LOL. My man says, dog face, I'm like, ma'am. Ma'am.
Woman want accomplice?
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
Wild. So you would rather you can rope in innocent bystanders to commit fraud?
No, not innocent bystanders. Innocent strangers. Because you know this man, it's different if this is what she girlfriends.
Yeah, that's fair.
That she was like, roping into being an accomplice, as you said.
Yeah, no.
You don't know this man?
No, not for Eve. Not for Adam. You know this person at all. You're trying to rope this man into.
It's called duggery.
Villainy.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't do that. Ladies, certainly do not. Because then you can end up, he might rob you. He might take the money, right? Tell him, yeah, this costs $450. Might take the money, right? I'll pocket your money, and then when you come about the place saying, I remember the money that you have for me the other day.
I say, what are you talking about?
I write your receipt for $250.
40.
So you said you have to get robbed. So,
sorry about that.
Yep. Only.
You know what I mean?
That's only. Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes, Let's get this next one because this story was fascinating. And you're going to see why there's an image of John Wick in it. Let's listen to this story.
Get it.
One of them hit that homeowner. He was standing in a yard just behind me over my left shoulder at this house. 3 suspects came by, police say, and they started opening fire at him, and he returned fire. And if you can pan over here to the left, you can see the suspect's vehicle down the street on Glen Burnie. It sort of crashed there on the left. It's a Nissan Altima. Let's show you some of the video. This happened early this morning. It's remarkable this homeowner wasn't hit because there was an excess of 40 rounds fired, and the homeowner actually was able to hit all 3 suspects in a moving vehicle, which is quite remarkable when you consider all of these facts. 2 of those suspects are dead, police tell us. 1 died at the scene. The other died at the hospital. The 3rd suspect is at Bentab. He is in surgery. We don't know his condition just yet. The homeowner, who's been answering questions all morning, is still with police and has gone downtown to answer more questions. Detectives telling us that this is most likely going to be a self-defense case, and the homeowner will likely not be charged. His brother tells us, family members tell us, that the brother goes to the shooting range often and has an AR-15, and that is what they tell us is the weapon he used in this shooting.
So they go to get a man.
Yeah, pretty much.
The man saying stormtroopers, right? Man had everything but the man. And the man said about 4 shots, I killed 3.
Yeah.
Working again, John.
Working again, John.
John gonna work it again, John. That's what that is. Wild.
Don't mess with my dog, man.
Yeah, Dad, come on now.
Yeah.
Leave the dog alone now.
We're getting this one on screen, Neil.
Yep.
One for spiritual word. It reads, everybody is pregnant. OMG, use y'all. Whoops. Got the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. There it is.
Everybody's pregnant. OMG, use y'all. But this lady asks, chastity, not chastity. Do it hurt? She asks.
Oh no, the woman, they don't want to use condoms. They don't want to abstain.
Just
take it up the butt.
Right, the chocolate tongue.
No, you don't get pregnant there.
Yeah. This next one reads, yo, it's lit. And somebody responds, ironically, this person's name is Derek. What's lit? Because the grill wasn't. And if you look at the plate, you can see that the steak has its hoofs on and is ready to run. We have a very good friend, Neil, a mutual friend of ours, who stays straight when he goes out with the in-laws. He tell them burn it.
Yeah.
You deal with our rare medium, rare well done, burn it.
Yeah, he deal with a burn my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we might deal with another soul. This is episode 253, Master and Commander. We get in there. We just warming you up, getting people in the building. We are going to get there. We're going to talk about it. Trust me. You can get there, right? This next one, Lil Duval, he posted this tweet there. This is on Twitter. Sorry, X is a tweet. X, I don't know what to call it. Cheating, then getting pregnant by a married man and calling your child a blessing is insane.
Cheating, then getting pregnant by a married man and calling your child a blessing. Are you to call her blessings?
See, man.
That's her blessing, you know. I mean, some people, at the end of the day, the child may be a very rewarding part of that person's life. They may seem to settle down, and I don't know who are you to call a person. You are not God. You are not.
And shoot, a lot of us not God, Jason. Are blessings. We are blessings. You know what I mean? A lot of us walking this earth, we are most definitely blessings.
Gee, a lot of us are. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, Lil Duval. I mean, that's life in the tropics. That's what's going on.
Sure, it happens all the time. As I said, a lot of us are here because we are blessings. Yeah. And let's continue with this next one here, because this one,
got this a few
I
times,
got it.
You got it.
Things. I got this an hour ago. Right? So it's to the point now where I see certain things. I don't even have to download them. I just know what they are.
Yes.
Right? So I saw this one. It came up. What happens when you go to dinner, you know, and you as a man, you're required to pay? Let's get it.
Thank you guys so much. You had any dessert?
Oh, no.
I don't want any dessert.
Can you separate it? I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate cake. Dave, I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate cakes? It's all women here. We got a cake.
But I'm not. I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday
But
girl.
you invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table.
I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks
That
now?
was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
Not 21.
But I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing
But
the.
you participate.
I know we ain't got shit.
I know.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. This is my birthday, for real. Don't.
Okay, well,
you're
I
not.
mad at me because I didn't have anything.
No. I didn't get
Wait a minute, but you
It's
still
Donnie's
paid.
birthday.
Wait a minute. We're not doing this.
But you
No,
paid
but you
though.
sat
so
at
you
the
still-
table.
You don't pay for a seat.
Okay, well, yes. No.
Listen,
There's
I don't
gratuity
care. I don't
and
care.
everything on this
I don't care how y'all
Wait,
do
I
it.
didn't order gratuity. anything. I just showed up.
Well, I'm sorry. Dave, but you always pay, like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the check?
If it's, but I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast co-host. This is your
Only
best friend.
$700.
It's only Shan.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right
You're
now?
honestly being cheap right now.
Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are
for
you
lunch
gonna
for your
sit,
birthday.
Dre? Are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
Shout out Johnny Cole. That's it, brother.
And when y'all get a husband?
I'm married.
I'm sorry. I do have a husband, though. Hold on, wait a minute.
Thank
I do have a husband.
No, so Donnie, you're good because it's your birthday, but the
Y'all
rest of y'all,
so
we gotta chip in.
We're good.
Y'all are so
But you
embarrassing.
can't.
Let me get out
need
of
to leave.
here.
Not us splitting checks.
You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for anything. That's what I'm not paying for anything.
No,
He's
you
the man
ate.
at the
You
table.
had a couple drinks.
That's,
You know what?
that's some bullshit.
I'm not paying for anything.
I'm gonna tell you tomorrow.
No, he's the man at the table.
Yo,
He
wait,
needs to pay.
Can you please separate the check, please?
No, because I'm saying that's ghetto. Like, you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting checks. I don't do that. I don't split checks. That's
Thought
really
you were
ghetto.
the podcast king. Thought you were the podcast king.
We gotta get in the car. It's out here, it's over here. We'll go this way. That's ghetto as hell. Like, I hate doing it. When you get money, like, you're just supposed to take care of stuff. Like, that's dumb. Okay, Corey, that.
Well, here's my take on it, right? First things first, I think that this was a performance, so to speak. I don't think that was genuine. I think doing just a rudimentary search, they have a podcast that deal with relationships. I think that was just something to talk about. Probably chat was clear. Then, while everybody was reacting and stuff like that, it felt staged to me, and that's just my personal belief. I could be wrong. Let's treat it as it is, right? Because this has happened oddly enough, and I'm sure this happened to you too, Derek. Here you go, and all of a sudden is who had this or who that. Bring the calculator. We start adding up things. 2 carry the 1, add 5, tax. You like, but it would just want pay the money. Like every time that comes up, I always have like extra money where I just put in. I said, get this here. No. Shout out to Rihanna because Rihanna sent this to me and we had a discussion about it on Instagram. My take on it is if you're going out with people, have the conversation first. Let the understanding be that we are splitting checks. Right? I think that's the best way to mitigate that sort of situation. And that we're splitting the check in equal ways, or if you're paying for what you eat. Because that's another thing two people do. People eat lavishly, and that is a big group of people, and they could kind of hide in the shuffling and the mean and stuff like that to reduce their cost of their meal. So it gets underhanded. It gets shady. It gets a bit embarrassing if I do want this for myself. I think that it is not upon a man to just pay for things blanket like that. If the man invited everyone to the dinner, that's a different conversation. Maybe said, I invited you to the birthday shindig, but just know you got to front some money, right? But if, again, it wasn't a situation where he invited people, everybody was invited, however they were invited, etc. Yeah, he had to pay a saint, though. Matter of fact, I don't see anywhere he's a player saint. You know what I mean? shoot, he covered the birthday girl, which is fine. Covered his wife. Look, cover himself, his wife, and the person. Everybody is brat for themselves. I don't have any problem with that. And if that is something that really happens where girls go out with a man or a couple men and say, well, the man go affront it because they're supposed to think talking about how one use men, gas money, but handle it, no. So I disagree with notion that the man must. I think that just like what we say all the time there, if we invite out people, like for example, I have my girlfriend's birthday and I say, okay, I am inviting you, by inviting X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D. So yeah, come out, have a good night, whatever. And the thing is, the people that is moving gonna ask me, was the car or price point of this place, or they will look it up. Like I don't, but see, like them sort of things ain't gonna really.
So to that point, no. For me, Neil, I was thinking the hero and the villain in this story is the wife, right? She's the villain because you need some better friends, clearly. Because if you're a girl, because as the birthday girl was leaving, she was talking about how ghetto it was, etc., etc. I too thought it was a skit, by the way. Yeah, as I watched it, I thought it was a skit. It just seemed a little too performative, camera day, etc. But again, you know, there's always something you can extrapolate from the skit because these things come out of real situations, right? I have been out on more than one occasion, and you're there, your girl there, or your girl and she friend or whatever, and it might not be $700 in the bill, but you're buying a drink. You ain't gonna just buy a drink for you and your girl. It's your friend there, you know what I mean? You buy a drink, so yeah, extend the offer to the friend, right? But what happens in so many situations is that the expectation is that you're gonna play them with drinks the whole night, right? And we should not be surprised by these kind of things, right? A partner of mine, he was saying to me, shoot, again, as I say, got this an hour ago, and we were discussing it back and forth in the chat. And the guy was saying he had this experience at 19. He went out, he had $150 on him. He ordered his food and his everything came at $75. And when the bill came, everybody eating and drinking and stuff, the bill came to $650. He put on $120, which was significantly more than what he had actually eaten, right? And he was done with that. But the women at the table seemed to expect that the men there would have made it the stagger and cover the $650, right? So now there's the hero part of it. As the wife said, yeah, this is my husband. I am his responsibility. And the husband said, yeah, this is my responsibility. Yeah. My wife, I said, was bringing out the birthday girl, so I would pay for the birthday girl, who is ungrateful, by the way, talking about how ghetto it is, etc. She was leaving, right? But so that's another matter. But the expectation, and as we were going over this in the chat today, you know, somebody made the point that, and I made the point, a man will go and he would say, all right, I can eat $50 in food, but you got $100 in your pocket. Women tend to work it the other way. Got $5 in the pocket, eat $200 in food. Because the expectation is once men are there, they're going to make it the stagger for them, right? Men, we operate very differently, right? We would go, some men stay straight, look, I ain't got it today, I can't make it or whatever. And a man would say, well, I got you, come along. That's how we operate. Men, if I telling lies, let me know. If I telling the truth, put some words in the chat for me, right? We would say, look, come true. You would ask, I'm going to tell you, man, I ain't got it. You tell him, man, listen, I ain't asked you about all of that. Come true. We got you covered. And they would know. All right, when the bill come wrong, we got we man covered. Women, when the bill come wrong, and again, please be mindful of the fact, this only happens when men are present, right? When men are not present, everybody budget conscious. Everybody budget conscious. The abacus is come out. Everybody say, well, you had the Alfredo pasta. Big up my man, Steve. Who you had the Alfredo pasta, you had the shrimp pasta, and you bill is $60, you bill is $55. You gotta put the tax too, so you know you can go pay $65 and you can go put 60 or whatever, right? But they made present. You eat to your heart's content, you drink to your heart's content, and expect the mega for the bill. So fellas, when you go, you have to be mindful of that fact, right? And make it very clear that you are covering your people. Correctly, get your own bill, because this splitting the bill evenly thing is, as you said, Neil, it could be underhanded, it could be a little shady, because I eat $50 in food, the bill comes to $1,000, so now I gotta put 100. You know what I mean? That makes sense. The best way to go, everybody pay for what I had, call that wallet.
Yep, I completely agree. What did chat saying? I mean, yeah, like it's
you got the ones in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Because and to me, the worst that I've seen though is you know, let's say I use the analogy of $1,000. I ate $100. Somebody ate $400 in food, and they only put in $100.
Well, we paid $200.
Nah.
That's it.
That's not working.
Yeah. So everybody pay for what to eat. Correct, Steve. Some men will see the hesitation and worry on another man's face and covering without batting an eyelash, right? Because we get it, we understand. But I can share an experience with y'all. And the man told me today when they shared this experience in the chat, I was telling lies, and Neil, you are here, you can corroborate this story, right? Things like this should not be surprising, because again, when it comes to, because men and women just operate differently. Women make sure that everybody's to get the equal pound of flesh. When we were in second form, you know where this story going. When we were in second form, we did home ec. And we, Steve, I don't know if you can remember this, we did some French fries, right? And there was one particular group, can't remember if it was 3 or if it was the full 4 of them. There were 3 of them in this group, I believe. If you remember, but the names, yes, the names, there were 3 for sure. They were together and they sat after the French fries were made and counted these French fries to ensure that everybody got their pound of flesh. So if they had 28 French fries, the 4 of them each got 7 French fries. And that is not a joke. That is not an exaggeration. Steve here, you can ask you can ask Neil, right? I didn't see Ruben in here tonight, but you could probably ask Ruben too, right? That ain't a joke. Yeah, that is no joke. They split those French fries evenly. That is something that men would never consider. You're jerking your hand, take out some, that is it.
Yeah, you ballpark it. Just that look like a third, that look like a third. Yeah, ballpark. We ain't counting on a French.
You know? So men and women, we just operate differently. And when it comes to this whole going out to eat and stuff like that, shoot. The time we start junk, we got a new term for the market now, Neil. Something called sneaking. Give me the next one per screen there, Neil. This one's for 8 at the table. It's a horrible dating trend that involves people going on dates for free food. No. Let me read it again, right? It's a horrible dating trend that involves people going on dates for food. Let me check with the comments here. 2 people. One guy next said, who's people? Don't you just people, you mean women. Yeah? Because the expectation is, you know, because I don't know how many men have gone out and expected that, yeah, somebody can cover me here without having a discussion prior to going out. It really happens.
Here's the joke, right? I have gone out. Shoot, we've gone out. I've had times where I ain't holding, right? And before I left home, I would tell man, I said come through. Let me get there. Even if I didn't say anything. Man, I said, all right, the bill is $200. It's 4V. $50 on my boy, I ain't got it.
Don't worry about it.
Like that's not an issue, right? If the man really had it like that, and a man got that money per he and he pay every money like that. As a matter of fact, as I've gotten older, you know, when you go out for lunch or dinner with people, you know, like I went out with a friend of mine, we're catching up, and I said, "Yeah, cover the bill." Like, oh, you want me to give you money? I invite you. Right? So it's like, it is, and of course, the more people you have and the larger the bill is, you would, you know, obviously want to watch your pocket and stuff. You're a man of meager means. But certainly, there should not be an expectation somebody. Right? I could never leave home, have the money and not let the people away with no. Shoot.
Correct.
Or if I don't tell anybody, all they're drinking is water. You want it, you know?
Well, check it, Neil. We had a situation at Leicester Vaughan. You know, you may use a scrimmage at the end. So one night, the man decided we could have a little line up after, man, bring a little beverage or whatever. One man, right? Our man, Myrie did not put in on the thing because he didn't know about it. He's not in our regular chat or whatever, so he was not aware. The man tell Myrie, man, come through, don't dig nothing, have a beverage. But as things going on, he's still there. They make us see that he like, you know, start to feel a little bit easy. Listen, don't dig nothing. It ain't like that. If you want another drink, have a drink. You know what I mean? It's cool. We don't dig there like that, right? But the expectation, he did not expect, right? Because the expectation, the premise is I ain't put in, I can't take out. Right?
That's how men operate, you know. Men is operate.
That's what we operate.
I think most men have this mindset of spoils of like you if you put in, if you did effort to earn, then you should be able to take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I put 5, I should be able to, you know, I pay for that, so let me take my share.
I made a contribution, I could get my share, right? As opposed to this, you know, well, yeah, I hear, so somebody gonna sort me out. So this next one, right? Somebody asks, what's the worst thing a woman has done on the first date? And the guy says, she literally asked what was their most expensive drink. The waiter met my eyes and the bro code kicked in. He just kept saying everything was out of stock. God bless him where he is now. I went back to give him a tip, but he declined. You see the picture, top Christian Bale, the waiter, I got you.
And
I got you.
Comes along, boy. Right?
And it's through the strength to carry on, right? Now, folks, it is 8:45, 15, a quarter of an hour to 9 to the hour of 9, 15 minutes to the hour of 9 in Barbados, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. This is episode 253. Master and Commander, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We have reached the time for a musical interlude. As usual, we're going to only do 2 minutes of it. But first, folks, it's time. We're going to have a PSA, public service announcement, and we can come right back with the musical interlude. Check it out.
Children. And I would say this to all and sundry, we preach domestic violence in Barbados. No man has a right to hit another man for speaking, and no man has a right to hit a woman for anything. And I want to say that to Mighty Gabby. And I am taking this full-fledged.
No, I agree with that person. I really do agree with a person. You shouldn't be putting their hands but nobody. Have no right to be a woman, sure. And only men if there's a threat of violence, but I see nothing wrong with that, young man.
I thought that was a pertinent message to share tonight. As again, a public service announcement. Let me get the musical interlude for us. It's 2 minutes, Neil. It's 5 minutes of video, but we can only watch 2 minutes. I think that should be sufficient to, you know, accomplish what they want to accomplish. So 2 minutes of this, and then we can come back, right? Let me get some water in the meantime.
Ain't got a real. No. I'm selling pussy. Ain't got a real.
selling pussy. I'm selling pussy. Ain't got a real. They say I do too much. I don't do enough. They say I make their head hurt. It don't hurt enough. They say I'm putting on. I say I'm taking off. Ain't got a real. I fuck your boss. Face down, ass up, and that's the move. I'm doing what he like. Okay, cool. I'm going hard. I never ran from a bitch hoe. Dumb hard, and I never suck a dick though. He said he got a girlfriend and he respect the bitch. Long as a nigga cut the check, I respect the shit. I do. Ruger 9 in the Louis shit. I don't play. I heard the nigga getting money. I won't want to say. Well, he got pound fare and you got brick fare. Well, shit, I'm selling pussy. So who got click fare? He got it in my seats. So don't sit there. That's my nigga. I let him hit bear. But you can scrap it up for a little check. Fuck your girlfriend with much disrespect. If she was all that, then you wouldn't be cheating. If my pussy wasn't good, then you wouldn't be eating. I'm selling pussy. Ain't got a real. I'm selling pussy. Ain't got a real. I'm selling pussy. I'm selling pussy. I'm selling pussy. Ain't got a real. They say I do too much. I don't do enough. They say I make their head.
You are a terrible. You over say, F your woman with the most disrespect. I mean,
No. Boss.
I mean,
If you're wailing up here, man, if you're wailing. Let me know, guys, if you are loving the musical interlude. I felt it was like, you know, a nice addition to the show. I felt like it would be, you know, add a little lift. Anyhow, it is 11 minutes to the hour of 9 in Barbados and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. It's time for the main event. We are here on Saturday. This one, I hit my phone. I messaged Neil. It was like, yo, let me record tonight. But unfortunately, Neil was at work. My Tiger Fox says, no, I'm getting sick. So these videos. Oh man, oh man. Composure. All right. So yeah, Neil at work, we come record. We were gonna do a short, but the Lord won't come me to send. To do a short, clearly we not have captured everything we needed to capture. So it's better to.
You know, it's a good thing we didn't do the short, because if we did a short, you know, we can talk about it with the back end. Let me get it.
So this one, folks, it hit my phone Saturday. Let me get on screen, Neil.
There you go.
This one from the Nation News. It reads, radio announcer Anthony Admiral Nelson has been charged in Miami, Florida with the assault of a woman. The search of the Miami-Dade County and Corrections and Rehabilitation site shows that Nelson, 61, has been charged with blah, 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 right? And then the next one, put that on stage. On screen, my brother. Radio announcer Anthony has returned to Barbados last on a bond after being charged in Miami, Florida with battery in a case of domestic violence. Nelson, who is alleged to have struck a woman, arrived around 10 p.m. and was met by a group that included attorney Michael Lashley, KC. You know, Bajans be born in games clothes. So, for the time we hear this here, Bajans went crazy in the comment section. So this was one thing somebody said, Gabby beat him and he ain't fight back, LOL. These so-called middle-aged men need to leave the young girls alone. I have no sympathy for him. There's nothing wicked about her. It's him. Knew there was some idiot in him and was wondering when it was going to come out. And this one, 98.1, the hits keep coming. Somebody says, can't wait to the social commentary tents open. If this is one thing that will bring a resurgence to Calypso, this may be it. Because we know it ain't gonna be hot when Cropper will come around. Yeah, somebody says, could it get Gabby hit? Somebody says it ain't like boat here, not significant. It started with an interview first, right? And then we had the update. So the update, we get that on screen here, this is what, 28.
Oh, yeah.
Barbadian radio personality Anthony Admiral Nelson has been released from detention in Florida, and arrangements are being made for his return to Barbados tomorrow, Sunday. Legal representatives from Mr. Nelson also believe that what they call an amicable resolution is likely following Mr. Nelson's arrest in Miami on a domestic violence battery charge. The arrest allegedly resulted from an incident involving a female friend of the radio DJ on board a cruise ship. Barbadian Senior Counsel Michael Lashley is liaising with a Florida attorney who is representing Mr. Nelson in the case. In a statement issued to Starcom Network News, Mr. Lashley said, "I have been consulted by Mr. Nelson, and as a consequence, I have rendered him advice, and hopefully the matter should be amicably resolved. His liberty at this stage is unhindered." Right? That's important to note. They make a rule. Mr. Nelson has been released on bail, having posted bond. So then the Admiral himself, he came out, the Master and Commander, he came out and he said, "Barbados, despite what you have been hearing, which is really sad actually, I am quite okay and should return to work on Tuesday," which he did in fact do. "Thank you for your support." So all of you who are supporting the Master and Commander, he went to work this morning from all reports, worked his shift as normal, right? But over the weekend, there obviously were some things floating around. We can get to them in a minute, but I felt it necessary for us to hear the Master and Commander's response to all the rumors that were swirling. So let's hear what he had to say in this next clip that was circulating.
Get it?
Yeah, all this stupid talk here. See, this is dangerous stupid talk. This ain't had nothing to do with Admiral beating the body. This had a situation simply to do with I am in Miami, getting ready to go in my hotel room. There is a few people standing up outside waiting, and this little child, this white child, kicks me. No problem. I turn around, I tell the mother, I said, "Listen, you know your child just kicked me, right? My child didn't kick you. My child didn't kick you. You black people here in the United States tend to think that you own this country. My child never kicked you." I said, "What the ass? But you child no kick me." And then the woman saw it and spit in my face. I give the woman a hard fucking cough. I give you a hard cough, man. The woman start to scuffle.
Oh, there's some language in
this young girl here that you see in this picture, she is the body that tried to come and part me and the woman from fighting. I end up getting she hand freaking well hurt on the hotel door gate. All types of shit. Police come out there, put me in handcuffs. Don't want to hear that the woman child kicked me and then she spit in my face. It was the only way I was able to get with this is because there was a white eyewitness who was able to tell the police exactly what it is that went on. Don't mind these people here. They could say we asked the light, but whoever he is, that's his business.
I thought it very funny that you would say after Admiral let go some F-bombs that this will have been swearing after playing the musical interlude. Says I said. I find that.
You know, it is what it is, man. Folks, I don't know. Let me just refresh just because I don't know if the likes are commensurate with the number of people watching the show. So I'd like for you to just touch the like button for us. That'd be great as we continue to get into this, right? So I felt it necessary to share the Master and Commander's side, his version of what occurred, so that we are all apprised of what happened from his end. And that's going to take the first pause to deal with things from his side of it. Because, gentlemen, as we would have said, beginning of this show, with the guy with the television, Jerome said it, you got to take the L. A lot of times we need to take the L, right? I know if we take what the Master and Commander has said here, if we take it at face value, and we say, you know what, that is the situation that occurred, we need to be mindful of the fact when we go overseas, because late last year they had a situation where a lot of young ladies were going to places like Dubai and stuff like that and running afoul of the law because they were not aware of the circumstances in terms of the practices, the mores, the norms, etc. we need to be cautious, right? When we go to the United States, that even though we may be affronted and offended by certain things, we are still not citizens of the United States, one. And two, we are darker complected, right? So you need to be mindful because given the story, the picture that was painted, it's clearly a black and white thing, right? If we take the story that was related to us at face value, it is a black and white thing. And we need to be mindful that out there in the Caribbean, right? So you might look like a punk, gentlemen. You may look like, less than, because something happens to you, you are offended and affronted, and you choose not to respond, right? But you're going to retaliate, and now you in handcuffs. We ain't hearing anybody everybody in the scuffle in handcuffs. You know what I mean?
But here's my thing, right? I agree with you 1,000%. Taking him at face value on his story. You go to the United States. No, like it ain't like you ain't know what going on. You're a radio personality in Barbados that has had commentary on the behaviors of certain race relations in the United States. Now, you go to the United States, a white child kicks you. Madam, your child kicked me. She goes on this tirade. You respond in kindness to no, but your child kicked me. And she spits in your face. Don't know what you would think to raise your hand. First things first, don't matter where you are in the world. If a woman, don't matter the complexion of the woman. If a woman spit on you,
go eat that.
We actually had a debate on this. If a woman were to spit on you, what you would do. A lot of men saying, but you've got to be mindful. You have to be mindful of who you are, your nationality, if you're in another country, your race, if you're in a certain country. You have to be not just up and down hand. Because and they come and they look at the evidence and they see a white woman with a blister, a bruise on her face, right? Crying bad, the daughter or the child crying bad, everybody crying bad.
You over in there?
I use a foreigner. You try to build a wall to keep one out. So I just, like be mindful. And I know we can get to it. But I don't know. You may I can let you go alone because got a point I want to make. Go ahead. I think that we can.
Yeah. So certain things we are going to have to. The little man kick you, little child kick you. Correct, Cherish. Sometimes you have to humble yourself when you're in someone else's house. You can't decide because all right, let me bring that home here in Barbados, right? You go in effect, and somebody mash you too. You can't turn around and decide that you can respond in that kind of hostile situation, right? And that's, but I guess that's with, in effect, it's adults. But it's even worse because it's a child, right? So you gotta say, from the time you address the parent, and the parent does not address the situation with regard to the child, you say, what? You know what? My apologies, ma'am. And you move along because you're not at home, right? You're not at home. So that was the master and commander's side of the event, his version of the events as it took place. But let's hear. Well, shoot, I didn't send you that, Neil. Yeah, let me go back and find what was actually sent to me first. The very first thing that was sent to me with regard to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are indeed watching the Senate podcast. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit notification bell. Let me get your likes up. People, let me get the likes up. No. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We gave you giving you the best that I got. So hit the like button, the subscribe button, share it with some people, and let me crank this thing. where is it? Ah, here it is. So I'm sending this to you now, Neil, because this was what actually it was what actually came to me first. So sending it to you now. It should get to you in a minute. So yeah. In the meantime, whilst that is coming to you, and you can cue that up. I'm going to read the back page of today's Nation for you guys. If you can put that on screen, Neil, I shall attempt to read this very fine print.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. So this is an article by Maria Bradshaw, and it reads, an incident report from the Miami-Dade police surrounding a domestic violence incident involving veteran Barbadian radio announcer Anthony Admiral Nelson seems to contradict a voice note purporting to be from Nelson, which outlined the situation. As reported in the last Sunday's Sun, Nelson, 62, was arrested by Miami police on January 5th and appeared in a Miami court via Zoom on January 6th, charged with domestic violence / battery, where he was bonded in the sum of $3,000 and the matter adjourned until February 24th. A voice note which was circulated on Sunday purported to be from Nelson, who also arrived in Barbados from Miami that night, indicated that the matter was racially motivated. Right? The male voice explained, and we played that voice note for you earlier, so you don't have to read all of this. Right? So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. When asked about the report, an officer from the Miami-Dade police told the Daily Nation yesterday, obviously, if he was arrested, the officer found probable cause to charge him. I don't know him and I don't know his situation, but whatever is on that paper in black and white, that is the fact, right? So let me large this up a little bit more so I can read, because that section in the middle that Neil has there, that is the actual police report. So let's read, see if I can read. It's very, very fine. I'm going to attempt to read what is on the actual police report for you. All right. Units were dispatched routine to a domestic call of a boyfriend / girlfriend relationship of 2 years with no kids in common. The incident had taken place at the Airport Regency Hotel, located at whatever the address is there inside the unit, right? Carrying on. Upon arrival, units made contact with Mr. Anthony Nelson outside of the hotel as he waited for police in the lobby and approached police. When he saw us, Mr. Nelson denied ever getting into a physical altercation with Tiffany Bourne, his girlfriend of approximately 2 years, and whom was still inside. Whom? The hotel room prior, who was still inside the hotel room, who was still inside the hotel room prior to our arrival. Mr. Nelson stated it was all verbal and there was no physical contact made between the two. Right? That is what the police report says, folks. That's what the police report says. The Nation was then forwarded the official police incident report, which I just read for you guys. According to the report, the routine, etc., I just read all of that. Continuing, the officer stated units then made contact with verbal. However, she spontaneously stated that he pushed her in the midst of the argument, punched her right upper ribcage twice and her upper right arm, as well as spitting on her face prior to leaving the room with her cell phone in hand. Tiffany stated she walked out her room and made contact with the janitor, yet it was unable to make contact with him, and a call to police was made from the actual hotel manager / Louise. Tiffany stated she attempted to call 911 from within the hotel room, yet was unsuccessful, but did confirm she needed police to respond because her husband had her property. Right? Let's not read any more of that, folks. We're breaking it down. So, you know, Bajans, when they hit the paper, Bajans went crazy again. And somebody posted this. So, Kat, what really happened with Admiral? And Kat responded, no little white kid kicked that Negro, he was getting horned. And then even the Economist weighed in on this one. And he said, just like that, they've taken to call him Admiral Smollett on IG. And our boy Justin Clark, come on man, shout out Justin, he's been here sometimes, have to start calling this man Enid Blyton. We had another one that tell you Beijing went to town. Somebody said Waffles Beijing saying she was on the phone with Gabby. So that is important. The part about being on the phone. Why is that important? Let's hear this one now, because this was the very first thing that came to my phone on Saturday. This was from Naked Departure. Right? Yeah, it's a little salacious, is what it is, but I felt like it needed. Let's hear what she had to say on this.
Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and had this happened in Barbados, I would not be here talking to you about it, but it didn't. It happened in Miami, Florida. Anthony Nelson, he's known to you as Admiral Nelson in Barbados. He is a radio personality. He's a celebrity of sorts. Yeah. He took a young girl on a cruise to Miami, and while he was out of the cabin, she was on the phone and she was professing love for someone on the phone. So when he returned to the cabin, he overheard her, and he did what a lot of Barbadian guys do. He started to share blows, but this is America. So the people in the other cabins heard and called the police, and he was arrested. As you can see here, he was arrested. So when they were taking like statements, she's like, I don't want to press charges. I don't want to press charges. So they looked at her as though she came from under, maybe off the moon or something. It's like, this is America. We take these things seriously. Okay, we take these things seriously. What are you talking about? You don't want and you don't want. So anyhow, he was arrested. He's going to be showing up. This is the weekend. He's going to be showing up in court allegedly on Monday. Hopefully on Monday. It's not hopefully. Yeah, he's going to be showing up in court soon to answer to the charges. And I guess I'll have to come back to you and let you know how that went. I'll keep an eye on things here in America. But this is Anthony Nelson, known to you as Admiral Nelson. He's a radio personality, and he brought a girl, to America on a cruise, and he heard her professing love for someone else, and he did what a lot of Bajans do, and now he's under arrest.
Oh, just to be clear, ladies and gentlemen, I can't stand that woman. I can't stand what she does. I would even say take this with a thought, because I find her very reprehensible. I just say I had to say that because my belly was starting to churn just now.
And understandably so, based on some of the stuff we would have seen before. Now, she's obviously not entirely accurate with some of the information, because she's talking about a cruise and all that. The police report is saying it happened in a hotel, etc., etc. So, again, we just report what happens, folks. We don't make the news. We just report on it, right? We give opinion on it. And as always, I try to bring something teachable out of these things. So let's assume, right? Let's assume that this report, the Naked Departure thing, is more in keeping with the police report. But sorry, we can't assume that. It seems to be more in keeping with the police report that there was an altercation between him and the woman, etc. Right? And she is saying that it's motivated by a horn, that the girl was on the phone with a man, all kind of thing, right? Let's assume that that's the case. Fellas, if you are in these situations like we might with the TV, sometimes you got EDL. You got EDL, right? And not this time just because it's out there, right? Because, you can't be hitting women. You just can't. You ain't gonna win that. So some situations like this, yeah, and I know fellas ain't understand. You invest all your time, all your energy, a lot of times your money, because invariably we could guess that the master and commanders the man that pay for that trip. You know what I mean? Then to hear that you know, Gabby or whoever it is on the phone, that's the body she really love, right? So you're vexed, you're hurt, you're upset. You gotta understand, look, this whole school keeping, and to the point, somebody said on the comment sections, you know, these old men gotta see the young people, young girls, and left them. If you as an older man, right, here's a piece of a harsh reality for us as men, as I began at Daniel and a lot of men they chat in our cohort, right? Here's a harsh reality. You may have a lot of assets and money around you, right? But as you get older, there's certain things you can't do. And you may have to, you know, get a little assistance from a younger fella to help you with certain things.
Supplement.
To supplement to make it the stagger, you know what I mean? So you need to reconcile your brain that, yeah, you might be a man and you putting down the money and resources and stuff like that. She will hold it and shake it for you a little bit. But there might be a fella helping you out. And you need to figure out if you are content with that, especially if you have a woman that is significantly younger than you. You know what I mean? You need to be work out if that's something you can manage, right? Because you might pay for you and she to go on a yacht, and then you over there and she out on the yacht with you, but she calling the fella home. You know what I mean? And this is the terrible thing about it. The fellow home is that man just provide a stick. He ain't paying for the hotel. He getting stomach for free. He ain't not do nothing. Juicy man cash in Miami.
But you know, as I told you, Derek, before, this content comes very timely because another person, another celebrity, speaking of incident that last, and you know, certain things, trial, but lately they don't. First things first, just to give people a recap, spoke about these things. Would decide one, give an interview, as that is the parent company, that is Disney, that by you. Two, I don't know why you'd be given an interview where you haven't been sentenced yet. I don't know what you think you could have said to absolve yourself from this. It looks as if it was an opportunistic type of mission so that you could kind of appeal. The third thing is that it shows you that you have to be mindful. Also, it shows you that Megan Good decided to hook up with. No, let me rewind that. One of our patrons says Megan Good, who was once married to a millionaire pastor, right, decided to end that marriage to go with a man that was accused of domestic violence. We say that again. This woman divorced a stable, God-fearing man of the cloth that had money, left that man after 10 good years, decided she wants to go with a man that was accused. I ain't talking about is accused and was convicted of domestic abuse. Ladies choose better. Anyhow, with that being said, I think Derek always says that sometimes you're going to have to eat that L. Sometimes you can walk away from it. But sometimes you got to look at what you have at stake. You have to realize just ain't work. Right? I often say that if I were to come into my year, whoever was in before would become my wife. Who come after and take you on. It is hard for men, and as men, right? Shoot, we may not got fame and notoriety and money like some of these celebrities. Just average men. But we have heard examples. Shoot, they carry money from me for food. Carry money through cell phone screens and repairs, right? You can be taken advantage of. It may be a small amount of money, the grand scheme of things. By the end of the day, you're being taken advantage of and lose something. They say all of that to say is that we as men and even women have to be cognizant of what you're aligning yourself with. Lay your head with. Lay to enter in, that into you. You have to be so disciplined, so conscious and discerning with whom you entangled with, shout out Jada, have to make sure that you are doing your due diligence. Make sure you can't just be looking at people and say, "Oh boy, she look good," or we get a little gawk. We like, yeah, like trying to no. There's no Admiral must he float that woman. Are you sure Admiral was footing the bill for that? Sorry, the Master and Commander was footing the bill for that. Right? Ensign first class. No, all of a sudden, no. Out in the lurch. Got out money. Almost lose the freedom. You might get deported, never be able to go back in States. No, he got to deal with the fallout from that day. No him Barbados. As you say, he's a man that's bring over the prickly crop when it come. Prickly crop gonna be grossing he this year. He got to deal with that. So, in my opinion, you have to know and choose better. And we know the signs, fellas. Fellas, we know the signs. No, granted, he may hook up with this woman. No, it was a transactional something. If it was transactional, then Admiral, she got another man say, "I love you." Go and swallow that.
Yeah.
But certainly the response cannot be to downhand. You play a game, put faith in someone, and you lost. Move on. Do not put hands on the body. Do not be disrespectful. Just simply remove yourself and that person and lesson. But I don't want men to be in a scarcity mindset. I'm always thinking, let me get it. Well, getting good, boy. I know when next I can get it. Or this young girl give me attention. Like, oh, gentlemen, you have things to lose. And certainly as you go up the social ladder, the financial ladder, you will have more and more to lose. So when you start being in the streets, or you say, let me take at this young girl, or shoot, you even take at somebody, remember when Warren Sapp said that Tony Dungy said one of the reasons people get in trouble, black men, athletes, whatever, get in trouble is because walking around with women that don't know well enough or women that know well. That's one of the reasons why you find yourself in trouble. Working with a woman that you clearly know that well, if she put another phone to, "I love you" to another man, and if you know that she is how she's get down, certainly ain't got no reason to be down in hand and she. So, gentlemen, I implore you, not find yourself in a similar situation today. It may not be Miami. You might be here in good old Barbados. You come home, you see a man doing certain things, or you get pictures from somebody, or you on social media saying certain things. You might see DMs. Gentlemen, take the L and move forward. Circumvent all of this from the very beginning. Make sure that you're dealing with women, men, whomever that you decide to take. Pick up somebody called a. Don't pick up somebody just because well known, or because they're young, or because they got money. Pick somebody that has character and to circumvent all of this. You ain't got to raise no hand to the body. You ain't got to worry about the body looking. You ain't got to worry about all that. You ain't got to worry about looking in the body phone. You ain't got to worry about, all that. And certainly, if they do them things, if you do all of your due diligence and they still be a villain, learn the lesson. Simple.
You don't eat that. That's just what it is.
Yeah, Ron Wrigley.
To your point, you can't have any relationship with anybody, right? You can't have any relationship with anybody. If you want to have a particular kind of relationship, you can't do that with people that don't match you looking for, you know what I mean? So, it definitely got to choose carefully. You got to do a little bit of vetting, make sure everything cool. So yeah, and to the point about if we go with the original story, because again, this is not, this is to extrapolate what we can learn from this, right? Just saying for we to come make the sport.
We ain't judging, we ain't saying that, we ain't say he wrong, we ain't
saying
she wrong, we know.
Right, we're wrong.
But taking everything as
we know what the police report say, and we going with that, right? And that's why we've taken into account both sides that have been reported. The voice note side from the alleged perpetrator and the police report, right? We've given you both of those and brought up something from both. And with regard to the Jonathan Majors thing, he ran on the street to escape. Still cannot run that charge, right?
Jeez, on bars, lyrics.
Because he can't run that charge. He ran on the street to get away, right? So to the voice notes part of it now, considering that's the situation, you can't decide that you want to fight in the hotel lobby. You're going to eat that, walk away and left it, right? And with regard to the other situation, if you come in and you realize the woman, you can't account for all 24 hours. Big up Ryan Trotman for the comment. As my grandmother would say, you can't account for all 24 hours in a day. You can't. So there's some things that can happen that you ain't gonna know nothing about, right? So if you come in the room and you realize the woman play your phone with somebody else, you gotta tell yourself, job boy, all right? I guess let me just enjoy the rest of this trip. Yeah, however that looks like for you. But again, as Neil said, your recourse cannot be to undoing any woman. Okay, and that is if the police report is accurate. Yeah. So take from that what you will, folks. It is 9:23 in Barbados and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. This is episode 253. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hope we got something from this show. Let's get this next video on screen. Something a little later as we try to close out, right?
Get it.
Just broke up with my boyfriend.
Damn, again? What happened?
He's just so selfish and disrespectful, cheating on me all the time, even DMing my best friend.
Wow.
Right? Could you believe that shit?
That's wild. You deserve way more than that. A man that really wants you.
I know. I wish more men acted like you. Like you listen to me. You're always there for me. When I'm sick, you bring me medicine. When I'm behind on my bills, you're there. You just get me. You're my best friend.
You know what? Let me be real with you. I always respected your relationship, so I never wanted to cross those boundaries. But I fuck with you heavy. We vibe and we connect on a whole nother level. I know what I want as a man.
So what are you saying to me?
Look, man, let's stop bullshitting and put everything on the table. I'm more of a man like me, and I know what I want. And what I want is you.
Hello? Hey, baby. I miss you too. I was waiting for you to call. Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just by myself, chilling.
Like I'm not here.
What you doing?
That's crazy.
Yes, I do. Okay, I'm about to come. Right now? No, I'm not doing nothing. Like nothing at all. I'm about to come right now. All right, bye. Hey, you gotta go.
What?
I'll talk to you another day.
But you just said you was gonna break up with him.
I need some dick.
Let that be the last time you talk that. I mean,
Friend zone.
It's a skit. It's a skit. Ruben, shout out Ruben. Ruben even called it. I think he probably saw it already. Friend zone emergency D. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, gentlemen, it doesn't happen exactly like that. But sometimes, waiting for the woman to break up, then you try
just didn't learn,
and then you just put yourself in the position. Don't do that. Don't be paying a woman bills. Don't be lurking, because that's exactly what you're doing. Right? Don't do that. The connotation behind lurking is right. You must see the first time you see it, you might call it. Start to get predictable now. But yeah, certainly if you're in a situation where you are hoping, because friend zone essentially someone trying to escape or friendship to something else. Stage. If you are doing things, paying bills, bringing in the hopes of gaining favor from this, then what you are trying to do is get her into seeing you as knight in shining armor, are also putting yourself to be. So, gentlemen, what I would say is this: if a woman, I am telling you this from personal experience, this because I watched this, I'm telling you because I was up front and center. Because what happens is when you like a dog chasing a car, but when you catch the car, what are you gonna do with it? Car stop. All of a sudden, you got no more bark. It was a dog certainly trying to bark behind a car. And the car stopped. We got in a relationship, and it didn't work. Why? Because she there was a reason why she wasn't feeling me as nothing more. You end up in these situations where now you are hurt because the person that you loved for so long that finally gave you a shot and it didn't work out. You know? So save yourself all that heartache. If you are in a situation, woman, and she sees you or you try to you tell her, because I firmly believe that you should be like, yeah, nah, I only see you as a friend. Then keep it friendly. Move certain provisions and aspects as you are providing for a woman, a girlfriend, or whatever, and give that woman your friend, protecting her. But certainly don't be all cavalier with it and say, "Oh yeah, I can make a bill here, maybe a shoulder to cry on day. Let me bring here 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. They're watching movies, don't together, huggle up and cuddle up, but you get to get some action. No. Like teddy bear to me, like a friend. No, out that, Jenna. Pause there, feel good into him. They want to know. It doesn't, no. Let me out that. That no, that's toxic. That is you're creating a situation where it is a circular toxic. Nobody benefits.
Yeah, pretty much. It just there's no escape because you're gonna be doing all this, somebody else gonna be getting I love yous for free, and then you're gonna be vexed and walk out with a phone, and then you're gonna be arrested in Miami. You know what I mean? Let me get in that. This last one, folks. This is 928 in Barbados, the rest of Eastern Caribbean. Now you don't make up the rules, you just make sure you know what they are. Yeah. You can ignore reality all you want. You cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Be the best version of you for you. We can see you guys again very soon. Look out for the 3/4 parts we got coming for you. And let me get this last one on the way out. Be good in these toxic dating streets. Peace.
Relationship problems right now. Not with my girl, but I have 2 different barbers, and I'm not sure what to do because how I got in this situation, my original barber got locked up. So, at first I'm sending him letters with pictures of me growing out my hair to let him know I'm out here holding him down like I'm supposed to. But, I'm out here like on the outside, I still got needs. So I started seeing somebody else because I was feeling vulnerable. Now that my barber just got out, I don't know how to tell them about each other because it's like I care about them both, but man, it's just so messed up now because every time I go into the barber shop, he questioning me like he my man, asking me where the hell you been, who keep leaving these marks around your neck, and then when my barber not there, the other barbers try to seduce me into a haircut, all trying to sweet talk me into the shampoo chair. Like, come on, man, just lay down. He don't ever care about you like that. If he did, he wouldn't leave you around us. Now, I got to defend myself. Like, I mean, you seem nice and all, but I don't think we should be doing this. Like, we just met. I don't let anybody touch my hair. Then my barber walking on us. I got the cape around my neck like, no, Earl, it's not what it looks like. But I'm Anthony Moore, y'all.
Peace.